find the square root of 58, since it's not a perfect square, we need to use estimation. The square that has an area of 58 would be a size that would go between the square with an area of 49 and the square that has an area of 64. You would choose those two numbers, 49 and 64, because they're perfect squares. They have whole number side values. 49 side value is 7. 64's whole number side value is 8. So now we know that the side value of a square with an area of 58 has to be somewhere between 7 and 8. There's a lot of decimal values between there. Rounding to tenths, there would be 9 choices. So to help narrow down the range, we look at where halfway is. Between 7 and 8, halfway is 7.5. To figure out if the side of 58 area is higher than 7.5 or lower than 7.5, we need to figure out where 58 falls between these two areas. So again, it's better to look at the halfway mark between 49 and 64. For most of you, it would help you to visualize a number line. So if we wrote out the numbers from 49 to 64, they would look like this. Now I'm going to stretch these out so we can see them all in one long line. And it may still not fit, so I'm just going to make those a little bit smaller. Sorry for the alarm, the clock in the background. Now what we do is find out, if I start at 49, how far I have to go along to be halfway to 64. There's different strategies for this. You can just count them all and divide by 2. You can say, okay, 49 and 64, 63 goes with 50, 51 goes with 62, 61 with 53, and on until you find out where you meet in the middle. I like to use the mathematical way, so I know that from 64 to 49, there is 15 steps. If I divide those steps in 2, that means that there's 7.5 steps to get to half. So if I go 7 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I have to take that other half step, which puts me between 56 and 57. I have to identify that value, so halfway between 56 and 57 would be 56.5. So 56.5 is the halfway area between 49 and 64. Now I can judge where 58 is falling. 58 is higher than 56.5, so now I know that square would fit in between 56.5 and 64 as an area. Now I know its side length must also be higher than halfway. To figure out how far, because it could be 7.6, it could be 7.7, 7.8, or 7.9, I need to judge who 58 is closer to. Is it closer to 56.5, which is the halfway mark, or is it closer to the perfect square area of 64? It's 6 away from the 64, and it's only 2.5 away from the 56.5. So I wouldn't choose 7.9. That's meaning it's very close to 64. It's almost 8. 7.6, not really, because that means it would be almost the same as 56.5. So if you chose either of these, 7.7 or 7.8, that would be a very good estimate.